Okay. So before we go, we don't have enough time, but I wanted to ask you your stand on pogos. Of course, not the stand. The president has made it clear he is banning pogos in the Philippines. So I want to ask you this. You've gone as far as saying we don't need a law to ban pogos because it was only the PAGCOR that granted licenses. But I want to ask you first, didn't former President Duterte issue an executive order to actually allow pogos? That executive order actually, it gave, how would I say, it opened the door and gave them the courage to proliferate because of that executive order. Do you think President Marcos Jr. needs to issue an executive order on the ban on pogos?
He may, Karen, but my understanding is the executive order, if I remember correctly, Karen, I may be mistaken. The executive order issued by former President Duterte was to place all offshore gaming under PAGCOR. Because if you remember, Karen, at that time, it was under CESA, not under PAGCOR. Following the principle that CESA's franchise included internet gaming, while PAGCOR's franchise did not include internet gaming because it is only for land-based gambling. So an executive order was necessary to transfer it to the jurisdiction of PAGCOR. But the licenses themselves, from CESA issuing the licenses in Cagayan before, to PAGCOR issuing the licenses. But it was only a transfer of jurisdiction. Now, Karen, what has been talked about the bill or the law, taxing pogos. Now, pogos, when the law was passed taxing it, was already an existing undertaking. Without that law, pogos were already proliferating. Pero mababa yung buwis na binabayaran nila. Noong pinasa yung bill na yon, na binubuwisan yung pogo ng mas mataas, tumaas yung binabayaran nilang buwis sa gobyerno at sa PAGCOR. But with or without that law, pogo was already there. Even with that law right now, the president, by merely his word, actually banned it already, which is what I have been saying. All it takes to ban it would be executive fiat, or the word of the president to the PAGCOR chair to actually so ban and prohibit it. But Karen, there is a very thin line dividing this and other forms of gaming, which we should look at and be comprehensive about this thing.
I was going to ask you that because right now PAGCOR is saying pogos are different from what they call internet gaming license. Dapat daw magkaroon ng IGL, legal daw yon, ang pogo ang illegal. But isn't that the same dog with a different color? Frankly, the same game with another name.
I think PAGCOR should discuss this with the president. Otherwise, they might make the president put the president in an odd situation.
Yes,
they themselves are not following a direct order and command of the president given and delivered in SONA. But Karen, my understanding is pogo is, as the letter O suggests, Philippine offshore gaming. PIGO, which exists, is Philippine inland gaming.
Okay.
Ang principal na pagkakaiba ng dalawang yan, yung offshore, foreigner ang naglalaro, principally Chinese. Ang PIGO naman, Pilipino naglalaro, similar to Isabong before. So issues on regulation would have to be asked again. How much are being spent by Filipinos on gambling? Ilang bilyon ba yan kada linggo at buwan? Pangalawa, anong assurance natin na hindi naglalaro ang below 18 years old dyan? Tulad ng mga isang naharap natin sa Isabong. Tinutulan natin ang pagsusugal ng mga dayuhan dito, pero yung pagsusugal ng sarili natin mga kababayan, okay lang? These are some questions that need to be looked into and answered by PAGCOR themselves. And I believe, Karen, Senator Mark Villar filed a resolution already referred today to his Committee on Games and Amusements to discuss this phase out of PAGCOR and this distinction supposedly between POGO and IGL and whatever acronym they have. Because Karen, there's POGO and PIGO. Ano pipigil na magkaroon ng POGO, PAGO at PEGO? You can invent as many acronyms as you want. But you would like to be clarified too, with this phase out, ano ba talaga yung covered ng kautusan ng Pangulo upang matiyak natin na hindi lang lilipat ito sa ibang mga internet gaming. I'm talking about the illegal POGOs. And number two, Karen, what does the law enforcement agencies plan to do insofar as banning is concerned? Baka mapahiya ang Pangulo na binan na niya, pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung mga illegal. So ang naban lang yung legal, yung illegal naman, tuloy-tuloy pa din. Law enforcement must have a comprehensive plan on how to put an end to it at the soonest possible time.